Hello ladies and gentlemen. Now I am sat here with a full trailer. There is a bit of a problem with this trailer. You're not going to be able to see it unless I do this. Let me just quickly remember how to control this. That would be useful. There we go. Right, space photo settings. Let's change it to middle of the day. There we go. You can see this is bricks. That's because I selected a trailer and it looked like what we're supposed to be carrying, but it actually turned out to be bricks, and now I can't change it back. So what we're supposed to be carrying is big bags of seeds. So this is a bit of a screw up for me. I apologise greatly. However, we do need to get started. This job is not going to take too long, I don't think. We're not in gear, that's why. It's been a little while since I actually did any recording. I have had some, I wouldn't call them issues, but some stuff at home that's just been keeping me away from the PC. Personal commitments, I suppose we'll call it. And it's just meant that I've not been able to touch the PC for longer than about 20 minutes at a time, and that's only been to do some admin stuff. So we're now back. We're back to the wonderful world of ETS2. We're going to be doing some trucking. Should be earning about 2,100 euros for this. And the job itself is going to take us about 23 minutes. So I think this is going to be the job for the day. Because accounting for traffic lights and all that kind of stuff, it's going to be about the right length. The last video was 50 minutes as well, so I don't want to... I'm trying to do it one short, one long, that sort of thing. However, the plan is that I'm going to do a live stream this weekend, and that does mean if we can get up another level, which we should check actually. Get to the light and then I can check. So, how far away are we from skill? It's not that one I want the progress history. Oh, we've still got a long way to go. Otherwise, we could have unlocked a further long distance and done a nice long job. But it looks like we're not going to be able to. Now, in terms of this, okay, next rest stop is in 9 hours 30. We can complete the job before we need to rest. That is great news. I like that. It's nice to be back in ETS2 though, back in our own truck as well. There's been a few comments about what's wrong with the green colour, because I made a comment about the green. There was nothing wrong with the green. Absolutely nothing, I promise. It's just that I prefer the orange. I don't know why. When I look at the orange, it grabs my attention. I want it. I like it. That's it, really. So, we need to get a bit of a shift on so we can beat these lights and get onto the motorway, because I do not want to be stuck on city roads all day. It's okay, it's okay. You don't have to do the clicky noise constantly. We're good. It's one of these junctions where I have to come to a complete stop. Although Howie did tell me that when I forced my way out in the previous episode, I shouldn't have done that. And I agree. We wouldn't normally do that in the UK either, and I've never seen anyone do that in Germany, but that is what I did. I did smash my way through the junction, blocking everyone just so I could get out, because I was really desperate to get out. Now, in terms of fuel, we have got enough fuel for about 1,300 kilometres, and we've got just under 500 kilometres to do, so we're good on fuel. That is good, and hopefully we'll be coming up to a motorway soon, so we can really get cracking without fear of traffic lights. Because even this looks like a dual carriageway that could have traffic lights, and I don't want any. The good thing though is that although we're starting in the dark, we are actually going to be finishing in the morning. And I'm speeding, I need to be careful there. I think we're going to stick at 81 today. 81 is a reasonable speed, I think. Whoa, 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 whoa. Started turning into the barrier a bit. And how heavy is this? I forgot. 17 tons. So the Scania is capable, more than capable of pulling this. It is... I can feel it. I can feel the weight dragging us down, but it's not bad. And the plan for this episode, of course, is to try and do it without any fines whatsoever. That would be lovely, because I've not been doing too well with fines recently. I also haven't managed to actually buy myself a truck on Truckee yet, because in here, obviously I'm paying no rent. Even when I was doing one-off jobs, I wasn't paying rent for the truck. I was just getting paid less money. But the way Truckee works is that it calculates what money you should get paid based on some values it's got and some formulas, and then it deducts the cost of renting. So I've actually paid out a fair amount in rent. So I'm yet to buy a Scania in Truckee. As soon as I do that, the VTC will start making more money because I won't be paying any rent anymore. But I've got to get to that point first. I think I'm only on about 90,000, and you can't buy second-hand trucks obviously on Truckee, so I need 250,000. It's a lot of money. A lot of money. So there's a speed camera up here somewhere, but I will be fine. The truck is struggling to maintain 80, let alone 81, so we're good. And that was a hell of a bounce. So I hope everyone's doing well. Obviously, because of my break in the videos, I have been keeping an eye on comments and responding. That I can do even when I'm not available at the PC, because I pretty much do all of my YouTube monitoring, shall we say, responding to comments and checking on how videos are doing and that kind of stuff. I do that on my phone, so I don't have a need to be near the PC. But yeah, I've been monitoring that. Seems like people are still happy with the videos. But yeah, how is everyone doing? I hope you're all having a good start to February. This is the month where it tends to be very wet here in Germany, at least where I am. So I've started planting my early plants, the ones that need a bit of a boost. I've got them planted already. Put them in about 2 weeks ago. Some of them haven't germinated, so I've had to buy some heat mats. But I've also used some seeds that I saved myself from last year, and it could be that those seeds just aren't working very well. That is completely possible. I have immersed them for, well, one batch I actually immersed them all night in a fertilizer soup, I will call it. It's some homemade fertilizer I learned how to make, and you soak the seeds in it. It just aids them with the germination process, but it doesn't seem to have helped them completely. They're still struggling a little. Now, one thing I don't remember is where are we going? Linz. I think this is Austria. Let's have a quick check. Yes, it is. It's Austria. Okay. I thought so. Because I booked this job straight after I recorded the last episode. But that was almost 2 weeks ago that I actually recorded it, so I'm a bit lost as to what I have done. My memory is not bad, but it's not that good. It's a shame we're in the dark for so long, but it is almost 4 o'clock. Oh, look at this guy with his lovely little LEDs underneath. They're called neon strips or something? I've forgotten what they're called. All the cool kids used to have them when I was a kid. And I've forgotten what I was talking about. Completely forgotten what I was all about. Okay. You need to let me in. Do not try cutting me in. turn the cruise control off because I can see that we're turning left up ahead. Somewhere at the other end of this bridge. Okay. No one coming, so in we go. You can actually start to see the load a little bit better now. But let me get through this windy section because I do not like driving through tight areas like this in third person. No, no, no. So let me get back onto the motorway before I do that. No one coming. Clear run for me. Just accelerate a bit before we put the cruise control back on. Try and get up to speed a little. What is this? Okay. Normal speed limit. I was worried for a second. I thought there was some roadworks and lower speed limits, but we're good. Wow, it's getting very bright very quickly actually. 4:30 in the morning. I went to the airport yesterday, I think? Yeah. We left the house at 3:30 in the morning. And it was definitely, I'm tipping, really close to tipping here. It was definitely not this light at 3:30 in the morning when I went. Is what I was going to say. This load feels quite unstable. Which is surprising because it's quite a low centre of gravity on this load. So we can now have a better look at this. There you go. That's our bricks. Oh, and I just realised I just jacked the cruise control up. I forgot that mouse wheel. I always forget that the mouse wheel is going to turn the cruise control speed up. But we can just trundle through. Why did it switch to 80 all of a sudden and then back to 50? I think that was a glitch in the game. That didn't make any sense then. Okay. I'm going to move over because I can see that we want to turn left up ahead. It seems like we're back to full speed now. At least for a little while. There is a left turn junction coming up, so there's no point really putting my foot down. And it's another one of these lovely junctions. I have to wait for the truck to get out first. That's weird. It looked like the wheel at the back was spinning even though it's been lifted. Guy's turning left. That was not the greatest turn in the world, but it's done. We have moved in. Can I move over? I can, if I'm quick. There we go. Awesome. So we're a little less than halfway through. And we are going to be enjoying the sun pretty soon by the looks of it. Put the cruise control back on and let's go for this view. Probably shouldn't have done that because I had to instantly go back in cab. Why are these guys driving so slowly? See, that's the Scania in orange. Whoa, 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 whoa. We'll have a look now as it goes past. So I think that looks very nice in orange. No we are coming off up ahead, so actually there's no point trying to overtake. And I think we'll be entering Austria quite soon. We haven't yet, I don't believe. But soon we should be. And here we go. This is us. Try not to go too fast, otherwise I get close to the tipping point. There we go, we're through now. So yeah, when we get to the destination, if I can find a nice long job that's either at, in the city that we're going to, or in the next city, maybe, then we can do that as a live stream next time. We are now entering Austria. And we can stick... Oh no, we can move across actually. Don't. I just ignored the indicator then because I was so scared that truck was going to pull out. I should have moved to the left really, but I was kind of committed. Oh, we're coming off again. We're barely getting time to keep to a speed at the moment. Where is it? Linz we're going, isn't it? So Vienna is what we'd call in English Vienna. It's not our destination, but maybe we're going through it. So cruise control off. Slow ourselves down a little. Should be a 50. To make the turn, apparently. Come on. Ooh, we've got a nice long run, that's good. Gives me a chance to build up some speed before pulling out. Fantastic. So now we are more than halfway there. I've been asked recently about what I'm going to do with trailers. The plan is still to buy a truck for a worker and then a trailer for ourselves. I also saw a post from SCS the other day about what's coming in a new upgrade, a new update. We're going to have livestock trailers, which apparently is already in ATS, but we don't have it in ETS at the moment, and they look very cool. And they're purchasable as well, which means you can actually buy one and do livestock movement. Now, the only thing is, I know I've seen AI with livestock, but I'm not certain that I've ever actually had a job for livestock. Maybe they are there and I've just never noticed, but if they're not, I guess that means they're going to have to be added. Ah, and Linz is now on the sign, although it says D, which would mean it's in Deutschland. Okay, I thought it was still in Austria, but maybe it's all the way through Austria to get there. Yeah. You're smaller and lighter, so you can get past me, I know. At least it is now daylight. I'll keep the lights on. The truck behind me is, by the looks of it, a green Scania, and he has got a cargo of other green Scanias. I might be able to see him again in a minute. So we should be moving across. It is clear, good. Oh yeah, you can see him there in the left mirror. Well, you could before he pulled in behind me. I don't yet know what the screenshot for this video should be. I think I will probably take one when we start the delivery. As in when we get to the unloading bay. think I have an idea. Problem is, my idea is probably going to confuse everyone who looks at the thumbnail. You guys are obviously already watching it. If you're still watching at this point, then you'll understand where the name has come from. But yeah, it will probably end up being a confusing-ish name. Mr. Truck, you are really flying there. I need to move in. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. So, what is going on here is the question. Oh, wow. I think, actually, this is going to be the screenshot. So yeah, 3 interesting loads on there. Oh, hang on. So we've all got to go to the right. That was not really part of my plan. And the Scania that's pulling Volvos is there. Someone's going to have to let me in, guys. Come on. These trucks are not very nice. Is he letting me go? He is. Thank you very much, sir. Okay. So how much extra time is this going to add to our journey by going through here? Probably a lot, I guess. Oh, not too bad, actually. I was worried it was going to be something silly. Because obviously on ETS2, unlike real life, you don't have a junction every couple of miles or kilometers. In real life, that tends to be how it works. But in ETS2, you have one every 30 to 45 minutes, so you normally add an hour on by doing this, going down and then coming back. Is it a dedicated filter lane? No, it's not, it's an actual lane. Okay, stick here then. So yeah, we added about 40 minutes onto the journey. But this isn't too much of a detour, I do not mind. My window's up. Yeah. Oh, so we're discovering Vienna, completely accidentally, but there we go. I was not aware we were going to be coming to Vienna, but this is a nice surprise. Now then, the question is, are we turning left somewhere? Because if we are, I feel like we should not be sitting in this lane. We are, but not yet. Discovered a new viewpoint. Oh, we can stop at the viewpoint and have a look. Maybe, if we can. I don't want to extend the episode too much by stopping at viewpoints. I remember you, truck. You were the one who didn't want to let me out. And I guess we're in rush hour traffic. It's not too bad. But I'm still thinking that we should be turning left somehow. This is going to become boring. So is this a straight on lane? I can't even see. Yeah, it is. This is a straight on lane, so we need to move all the way across to the left by the looks of it. Hang on, is there actually a... Oh, there is a left turn, okay. And I need to tuck in then behind this FedEx. Sorry guys, I'm blocking everyone else now. This was not good driving. Let's jump a moment. It wasn't the best driving in the world, but I did manage to get through that traffic jam eventually. Which means we can now head down here. I cannot really understand... Okay, I couldn't work out the lane structure then. And we're turning left here, and this will take us all the way back to where we were. Now, I've never been to Vienna, but this looks like pictures I've seen. What was that? Oh, it was a lamppost. I was wondering what that was, getting in my way. Oh, McGreen. Come on, idiot. That was me, I forgot. I'm the idiot. Okay. So now... Oh, no! I was so sure we were going to get through that then. That's so annoying. I said I was going to try and do this episode with no fines as well. There we go. Failure. That'll have to be the target for next episode instead then. Let's just get out of the city for now. And then we can get back en route. That traffic jam ended up adding another 5 minutes to our journey time. That's very annoying. Oh no, I thought that sign meant it did mean we were going to 80. It's just that the speedo didn't catch up. So, let's get off. Oh no, 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 no! They've closed this one as well. Right, so in that case I'm going to break all the rules of ETS2, all the rules of driving, everything. And you are going to witness it. I really hope this works. Because sometimes it doesn't. Yes, I am driving through the blockades. And it worked. Brilliant. So, ladies and gentlemen, never, ever, ever do that in real life. That was just because I really didn't want to go on another circuit around Vienna to try and get back. And that is what they were all stopping for. The trailer that had caught on fire. But we're on our way again. Oh, good news. So, only 6 minutes left. This episode has extended. As always, it extends. But it extends because something ends up happening. Every time I take a job, I say, oh, this is a 23-minute job. Perfect. Video should then be about 25 minutes, give or take. And what ends up happening? 23-minute job is going to become around about 40-minute video. It's just not how it's supposed to work, to be perfectly honest. Oh, dearie, dearie me. But as it said we were heading to Deutschland, that means we must be arriving there soon, at the German border. Can't be too far away from it now. And it does mean that the next episode, the job will be done in the day. which is what I like to see. I do try to get the videos in the day, but of course without having needless rests, because you could just rest. You could always do jobs that finish in the evening sort of time, and then rest every night. And then, you know, if you get to your destination, drop off the trailer, and it's only 4 o'clock, and you say, "Oh, I don't want to be driving in the night. I'll sleep again until the morning." You could do that, but all of that time is wasted. Personally, I think it's much better to actually do another job through the night if you can. But that's just my opinion. I don't feel like it's a I don't think it makes economical sense. Now, in terms of resting, we are actually going to have to rest when we get to Linz. So we will be doing the next job in the night, I think. I'm moving over, because even though it says I should be going the other side, we appear to be going faster than this truck. So just want to overtake him first, and then we can move across. Because we do not have a turn coming up, which is good. We can probably... Oh no, he's overtaking me again. You bastard. Can I tuck in behind him? Can, yes. No! Oh. These cars have decided they want to go. Let me in. Right. And now he's slowing down. This is infuriating. Really, really infuriating. Okay. There we go. Finally managed to move across, which is good because it looks like we're coming off here. Trying not to make that truck slam his brakes on. Good. Oh, that was some terrible driving, to be perfectly honest. I'm not even going to try and claim it wasn't. It was just bad. You guys need to let me in. Thank you. So we're now coming into Linz. Okay, slow it down. Because we'll be changing to a 50 soon, I expect. Can we stay here in this lane? Looks like we can. I just don't want to go too fast because I don't want to get lost or in the wrong lane and have to make some sudden manoeuvre that tips the truck and trailer over. Looks like we are continuing for now. And then we'll be coming off soon. Yeah, so we are heading off here, which is a 60. So put those brakes on. Oh no, we're not. Ooh, whoa. Wow, I thought we were, but actually we're continuing round here. That could have been disastrous if someone had taken my spot behind me when I started moving across. I know you're tired. Come on, calm down. There we go. Trundling along. It's frustrating when you're so close to the destination and you just want to get there. And I mean, if this was my main profile where I have a lot more money, I could just blast it through all the speed cameras and not care. But I can't do that. We really need the money. But we're less than a minute away now. see it up ahead. And where is it we're delivering to? Posved. Ah, which is outside of the city, I think. It tends to be. Like the E-Acres. That one's usually out of the city as well. So we are coming off here. My driver is yawning. He's not very happy with me. Okay. And it says 80, but I'm not even going to try and do this at 80. Especially as there's a roundabout up at the top. There we go. So, right at the roundabout. Go. We are heading down to the bottom. You can see Postved there. But we're not turning in here apparently. We have to go further down. Wonder why that is. Maybe the one side is for customers, this side is for deliveries. Oh. Thank you. Because I made a mess there. Okay, where do you need it? You need it just by here. Okay. We can do that. You just have to reverse it around the corner. And that's going to be the only tricky part of this, I think, because this is a steerable trailer, so I don't want him to steer too much. Ideally, we just want to make the turn, and then I can get myself lined up once we can at least see where we're going. There we go. So, flick him away from the forklift, because we don't want to hit the forklift, obviously. I have to say, this is actually one of the more tricky spots I've been given. But if we start turning in now, I think are we going to be in? No, we're too far off to the side. So turn a little bit more this time. There we go. Now if we start straightening, we should be okay. There we go. So parking brake on, into neutral, and unload. Okay, 534 kilometers, 2,101 and 597 XP. Lovely jubbly. That is going to be it for today then. So, thank you very, very much for watching, everyone, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.